All right, good morning, traders. Today is August 23rd, 2023. Good morning, and thank you all for being here. My SPY pivot this morning is 439.10. Above it, I'm a bull. Below it, I'm a bear. SPY, QQQ, and FNGU are in hourly uptrends, but still in their daily downtrends. IWM and diamonds are still in their daily downtrends. Gold is weak. Silver's trying to make a comeback, but still weak. US dollar and crude oil still in daily uptrends. Oil is cooling off. The US dollar continues to ratchet higher. The market's currently in the oversold area of the T2122. Now let's go take a look at the markets. All right, here's the SPY. We'll look at the SPY on the daily chart. And you can see here's our downtrend line coming right through here. Still have not broken the downtrend. Yesterday's price action provided a higher low and a higher high. We'll see if they continue that sequence to make another higher low and a higher high today. All right, on the hourly time frame, we have an uptrend. Here is an hourly uptrend with higher lows and higher highs. We'll see if they can continue that hourly uptrend. That's the SPY. Now let's go take a look at the QQQ. QQQ currently in an hourly uptrend with higher lows and higher highs. And we'll look at that on the daily chart. And you can see yesterday they provided us with a candlestick that with a higher low and a higher high. So we have a sequence of two so far. We got the follow through yesterday. Now we're looking for further follow through to the upside. We'll see what they want to do. Here is our downtrend right through there. So they may have to take it back to that area. And we have another trend that comes right through here. And we'll see if they're going to get any follow through this. So there's QQQ. Let's look at FNGU. Now, this is the one that moves the markets. We have a daily downtrend and a hourly uptrend, still in the downtrend for the daily. Right through there, trying to attack it yesterday, and we'll see what they want to do today. So time is running out. Either one of these two trend lines is going to win out the future price action. We'll see what they want to do. So here we have a neckline of the FNGU head and shoulders pattern. You can see they break the neckline and head all the way back to the uptrend line. So there's FNGU currently still in their daily downtrend. Let's look at the diamonds. Diamonds pretty weak here, making a lower high yesterday and an equal low. Kind of a bearish wedge to the downside. We'll see if they get any follow through today, or if they can hold the line here at minor support. Minor supports, these two humps right here. You can see they've traded back through the midpoint of their recent move higher. They're now leaning on entering quadrant one. So that's not a good sign for the diamonds. But everything is pulling back at this time. So there's the diamonds. Take a look at IWM. IWM, not much, nothing really good here. No hourly uptrend. Diamonds didn't have an hourly uptrend. IWM still in their daily downtrend. Just a sharp pullback. You can see they breached minor support. They seem to have found some home here on major support. That would be these two valleys right here and here. And we'll see if they can make their way back up over the previous minor support area. So IWM from the last move up all the way back in quadrant one. So IWM pretty weak here. You can see they've breached the midpoint. And we'll see how much further they want to drop. But there's IWM pretty weak. Out of all of them, I would say the diamonds are the weakest. But then again, IWM is in quadrant one. If you look at the diamonds, not quite in quadrant one, but still got a bearish wedge here, looking like it's ready to enter sometime this week. We'll see what happens. So out of diamonds and IWM, notice diamonds have broken their minor support here. And IWM also broke its minor. Yeah, I would say IWM is probably be the weakest out of all of them so far. So now let's take a look at SMH. SMH not doing too bad. All right, here's SMH still in their bull flag pattern. It's probably going to be a channel throughout this. See, there's the highs, and here's the low. So here's their bull flag kind of hanging out here. Notice they did attack the trend indicator here on the daily chart. Nice hourly uptrend. If we look at this on the hourly chart, nice hourly pullback there on the SMH with a higher low. We'll see if they can produce a higher high. And we'll go back to the daily chart, which is right here. So here we are with the SMH. Here's the high, here's the low, here's the quad lines. You see SMH attacked the midpoint yesterday. Nice move for the SMH. So semiconductors looking strong this week as compared to the rest of the market. And that's it, just as compared to the rest of the market. Okay. So let's take a look at IYT. Here's transports. Transports pretty weak, making a lower high and a lower low than the previous candle, closing well below the 3 EMA, down into the uptrend line here, about to attack the midpoint right here. So we'll see what the IYT wants to do. Still pretty weak here, still in their downtrend. No uptrends to report on IYT. Let's take a look at XLF. Here's our transports attacking the midpoint. But if we move it out here, right in there, attacking the midpoint right there, you can see XLF has breached their minor support right up here. And their closed candles below it yesterday. XLF, lower low, lower high. So we'll see if they're going to spike the midpoint and possibly make their way down to this area here, 32.95. There's XLF looking kind of weak. I would expect a bounce somewhere around the midpoint here. We'll see what happens. Wait for that 10-minute trend over VWAP. So here's XLF, still pretty weak. No uptrends to report on XLF at this time. Now let's take a look at UNG. All right, here's UNG. Here's our uptrend. And you can see UNG attacking the uptrend line from the last move up. Take a look at it with the quad lines in there. You can see we are below the midpoint in the UNG. So move up, bear 180 all the way back to the point of origin of the bear move up, of the bull move up. And here's the bear 180 all the way back down to the point of origin. So not looking good on UNG. I thought they could have held the midpoint. Maybe they'll hold this uptrend line. We'll see what they want to do in the near future. So there's UNG. USO, still bullish. Now if we push this over, it's our midpoint. And you can see we're still up in quadrant 4. Breaking out of quadrant 4 today. So down into the upper third, still in the upper third. I like that when they stay in the upper third. They start attacking the midpoint. They kind of fall off my favorite list. And then they start to enter my bearish list. So there's USO putting in probably a nice bull flag throughout here. So that's crude oil. Now let's take a look at gold and silver, GLD. Gold trying to make a comeback today. Gold coming down, hitting support right in this area here. Just still in a downtrend. Nothing really to report here that's good on gold other than the pre-market activity, if that's what it really is right there. Gold. Silver making an attack on the highs. So here's silver making its way back to the midpoint here. Silver attacking this high up here, this midpoint. Going to spike it. Nice move for silver. And of course, it bounced off of support, major support down here. So now it's going to go back up there and attack the previous minor support. So silver making a nice comeback here today. Now let's take a look at the dollar. And let's see if we can find that dollar. And here's the dollar chart. Dollar still moving up higher and higher, just keeps ratcheting up higher and higher. Now it's breaking over the 50 SMA. Broke this downtrend. $50 still moving up. Nice move on the dollar. Total bull 180 and follow through here on the dollar. Had a nice little rest here. Nice little rest here. If it continues to go higher, I'm going to have to get bearish on the market. Strong dollar does not make our goods and services more competitive. It makes them more expensive. So that's the dollar moving up. On the economic calendar, 9:45 today, we get the PMI composites. Going to have some data released. And on Friday, we got 10 o'clock, we got Jerome Powell's going to speak. So there are the markets for today. All right. If you have any questions, post them in there in the chat room. I'll be happy to answer them. Targets for today in the SPY for me, my pivots 439.10. Targets for today is 443.54 to the upside if they want to put in a candle with a higher low and a higher high. So my target for today, 443.54. In the pre-market, price is gapping up. It's over 439.10. First, we got to break this high that we made yesterday. If we break the high early, I'm looking forward to moving up to 443.50. We'll see what they want to do. If they break the high early, look for targets a little bit higher. If they don't reach any of these targets by 2:30, it's pretty much game over for the day for the bulls. Look at that VWAP, follow VWAP on that 10-minute chart, see which direction it's pointed. That's probably going to be our best bet, is to follow the pointed direction of VWAP. That's probably going to be the direction that we want to trade into. All right, so if I got any questions, post them up there.